Check 1 2, check 1 2. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. If you can, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Check 1 2. All right, welcome to Circle Talk. It is time to talk about another amazing woman doing amazing things in our community. And this woman is not an exception. She is a phenomenal artist, performer, and once you hear her music, if you haven't heard it yet, you will know exactly why. Why? Because the uke made her do it. That's her saying. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw it out there. So we're gonna welcome Jordan Lively to Circle Talk today. Thank you all for being here. Make sure you guys share it out. If you guys haven't followed us on YouTube, make sure you go to the YouTube channel and subscribe right now. Anyways, so I want to start by thanking our sponsors. First and foremost, giving a huge shout out to Icon ENT, my guy Junior, Willie, Thomas. If you're looking for someone to get you right and get you where you need to go in style, Mr. Junior Thomas is taking over the party bus scene. He has party buses with TVs in there. He's got the music pumping. He's got drinks for those that want to get lit. And hey, he's doing it in style. So if you guys are looking for something locally to get you to all kinds of parties, to events, anything going on, hit up Icon ENT and tell them I sent you. Second, we're going to go to iShotto.com. My guy, Marvin Patterson. Thank you so much for continuing to support me, brother. He actually came over today. We had a great conversation about the things moving into 2023. Yes, 2023 is still going down. Make sure if you're locally in the area, if you guys need somebody to get you the best pictures around, obviously y'all see those pictures of me and my family. Marvin Patterson took those. If you guys need somebody to do them, hit him up. He'll get you done right. It's the fall, so y'all know the beautiful colors are out there. You know, the oranges, the reds, y'all know what I'm talking about. Just let him know I sent you, and he will get you done at a reasonable price. That is iShotto.com. Last but not least, Zakia, thank you so much for the Chaya movement. If you guys need anybody to help you with your rags and turning them to riches, or if you just want to talk to somebody with their head on right, my girl Zakia is doing so many amazing things in the community, repping the women in the area. So hit up thechayamovement.com. Check out the events that she has going on, moving at the end of the year and into 2023. Thank you guys so much for continued support. And I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my sponsors. So thank you guys. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and bring Jordan in. As y'all know, me and Jordan met at a time when the shutdown had begun, when everybody couldn't perform and couldn't go out and do no karaoke. And there was just nothing going on because everything was shut down. So what we had to do was do exactly what we're doing now, go online and find a location to perform. We met on this one profile, and first time I seen her, I was very impressed by her professionalism. Her style is definitely not anything that you usually hear. She's got her own unique style, and I'm really excited to talk to her about where it all started from her and where she's going, moving into the 2023 year, and her album coming up real soon, I'm sure. So we're going to go ahead and bring her on and talk with her. So welcome, Jordan Lively, to Circle Talk.
I need to hear more about Junior Thomas, the party bus guy. He sounds like a good time.
He's such an amazing guy.
How do I get on that?
He does parties. He drives people to the parties. Like, he is that in a bowl of Chicken Littles.
If he can pick me up in 10, like, we're on there.
They actually call him the mayor. They actually call him the mayor here in Washington. But
do they?
They actually call him.
I mean, that's a pretty cool nickname.
Right? That means you've been doing it. He's been doing it for a long time. Like,
that's right.
Absolutely. So what's up with you? Let's talk about you. How you been doing?
Man, I've been doing beyond good, knock on wood, but better than I could have thought.
You know what? I'm gonna do something real quick. I can actually hear you without these things on, and so I'm gonna take them off, and we're gonna do this normal. So I kind of feel no pressure on my ears. It's I don't know about you, but I don't really care to wear the headphones very much.
I don't either. That's why I have in-ears.
And the thing is I got those, but then I put them on and I started to get a little static, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna go
Oh,
ahead.
really?
Yeah,
I have long hair, so I just cover it up.
yeah, they're
You
they're
have to
not
grow
all
your
the
hair
way
out.
charged, and you know how that is when they're all the way charged. It's
No,
always
these are like the ones that are connected.
oh really?
Oh yeah,
But
I wear them
you
on
don't have to
stage and
charge them at
everything.
all. You don't charge
No,
them.
I wear them on stage and everything. Yeah,
That's so cool. That's
I
so
know.
well. Mine's are only like $20 ones, so they
These are
you
100, but
you
they're
get
worth it.
what you pay for.
That's true.
So right now, I wanted to go ahead and get into a little bit about where this all started for you as far as music goes. So let's venture back. When did you first started like singing? When did singing start for you?
Oh man, like back, like so when I was a kid, I had a really bad stutter,
Oh,
and so they told me to sing that it might help my stutter. So I just started singing then, and but man, I had such a southern accent. It was powerful. And
really?
but then I didn't start singing. I was very shy. I didn't start singing in front of people until I was like 18. So
Oh, really? Wow.
out of high school and college, I just decided one day to like compete um
Mhm.
with opera actually. So
Wow, that's
I
crazy.
know.
That's
And
great.
then I
So
just would kind of like listen to
yeah,
people singing opera and copy them. And then
that's
I just started impersonating different artists I would hear
oh, okay.
just naturally with my voice. And then one day my dad was like, well, why you're changing your voice? What does your real voice sound like? And then when he heard it, he was like, well, I like that better. I was like,
Yeah.
really? I was like, no, dad, I want to sound like Britney Spears. Stop it.
That's
You know,
crazy. You said you wanted to sound like Britney Spears?
well, it was the time
Yeah,
period.
yeah.
Yeah.
When she was in.
Yeah, exactly.
So somebody asked me what time is it in Washington. Guys, it's only 2:16 here. 2:16. So
Is
it's
it?
5. Is it 5 over there?
Yeah.
And where are you at? In Pennsylvania?
Yeah, Philly.
Philly. Shout out to Philly out there, man. That's one of my bucket lists is to go to Philly. I really want to run up
Come
the stairs.
on.
I really want to run up the stairs. I want to go to Pennsylvania and just see everything, figure out what
Oh
it's
yeah,
really
those
about.
stairs. People are always running up those.
Yeah, I'm a big Rocky fan.
I am
I've
too,
always
and there's
been.
a lot of cool rocky spots
There
too.
is?
Oh yeah, like where
Yeah.
Adrian's restaurant is like an actual restaurant.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I told you I'm coming. Next year I'm coming through. I promise you guys.
Dude,
You're
let
gonna
me
see
know. That would be
us.
fun.
We're gonna meet up. We're gonna do some singing. It's going down. She's gonna take me to the spots, and we're gonna do the stairs.
Yeah.
You gonna do the
Exa
stairs with me?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Let's go. Let's go. All
Yeah.
right. Well, hey, let me tell. I'm looking at your picture right now, and you're just chilling. You look ready to get this thing on. Do this thing. But I also see you got a bunch of guitars. Are you just? Do you play? How many instruments do you play?
Yeah, no, I play guitar, I play piano, I play a little bit of mandolin, um, yeah, and ukulele, of course.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Mhm.
And and what's your favorite? Because I mean, I know there's got to be one that you're like, that's my go-to. Every time I play that, I'm on fire.
No, no, honestly, they're all different feels, so I love them all
Okay.
equally. I kind of pick the ukulele more just out of convenience because
Yeah.
it's like you can have it strapped to you and like it not get in the way. Like you're not running into people, you
Yeah.
can take it to the beach, you don't have to check your bag when you're flying, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So so
That's
it's kind
dope.
of a convenience factor, and then I just kind of grew to like it. I mean, it's just easy to pick up and tote around without necessarily making a big deal.
Really, that's cool. Have you ever has anybody ever asked you when you got on a plane or when you just randomly was sitting in the airport, ask you, "Hey, can I hear you play something?"
Yeah, they usually don't have to ask. I'm usually already doing it. So
Oh
I
yeah,
I play everywhere, and
yeah,
I feel like if you have an instrument, you might as well. I mean, because
absolutely.
some of the best opportunities I've gotten have been just from like spontaneously playing and
That's cool.
just people hearing you, and they've led to more and more opportunities. So,
That's awesome. So let's talk about your upbringing, like, because I always like to know where people come from. That's kind of one of the things about, my podcast is, everybody gets to see a little bit about who this person is in front, on screen or whatnot. But let's talk about your upbringing. How was it? You got any brothers, sisters, family life? How was your upbringing?
yeah, well, I'm a Southerner, born and raised South Carolina, one of the best places on earth, in my opinion, in the Low
Yeah.
Country, right outside of Savannah, Georgia. And
Okay.
yeah, it's my favorite place in the world. And um, I have a brother who is a movie director,
Wow.
and he's in Atlanta. Yes, shout out to
Okay.
him.
ATL.
He's yeah, yeah, he's amazing. He works on all kinds of movies and TV shows and stuff like that. He's done Teen
Crazy.
Wolf, Walking Dead, We Are Marshall, all kinds of things.
Wow.
Yes, yes. So
Major.
yes, and he's 10 years older than me. So I like to joke with him about that because he's old now. And
Yeah.
sorry, older.
Older.
You're right. Yeah, and I mean, I don't know much to say about my upbringing, but very
Yeah.
family oriented, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, I do that. I always ask it because, everybody has a story behind a story. And so for me, like, anytime I do an interview, it's always about where it all started for me. I was born in a certain area. Went through so much, but it made me a better person. And so I always try to figure out if you have one of those type of stories where you went through something growing up and you decided, this will be my way to release. I always try to dig in and try and find something, that we can
Mhm.
kind of latch on to. This is why Jordan decided to go this way. She just,
Right.
is there anything out there that made you want to focus your attention more on music, or did you just say, I love music, I'm doing it?
Um, no, I mean, honestly, I grew up in a household where I wasn't really allowed to talk about my feelings or anything like that.
Mm,
So I started writing poetry,
yeah.
just like to myself. And so honestly, it was a way of kind of getting my feelings out there, but kind of hiding behind a song eventually. So it's
Yeah.
like all of my songs are me reading my diary out loud, but the cool thing about that is that no one necessarily has to know. So it's like
Yeah,
me
absolutely.
expressing my feelings without expressing my feelings in a way.
Absolutely.
Because I
That's
can be like,
awesome.
oh, it's just a song, it's just a story, but really it's about me, you know?
Yeah, yeah. So tell me about your first um poem that turned into a song for you. Do you remember it?
Actually, none of them I turned into songs. A lot of them stayed poems, but until I started like in high school, or sorry, in college, I started picking up instruments and stuff like that, and then I
Mhm.
started writing songs. So it would just kind of
Gotcha.
like naturally progress to songs, I guess.
Oh, okay. That's cool. So, okay, so tell me about your first song you wrote. What was the name of it? You still sing it? What,
First
tell
song
me a
I
little bit
wrote is
about it.
called SOS, and that's the
Oh,
one that
really?
first song I
Okay,
wrote.
let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go. Let's
Yeah,
talk
I
about it.
mean, the ukulele was one of the first instruments that I could really play. Well, other than piano, I had some songs that I had written on piano, but I had never really finished.
Mhm.
But I picked up the ukulele and I just kind of like 10 minutes wrote SOS because I was just going through a hard time. I have ADHD and I was just
Yeah,
kind of like drowning in my emotions, kind of.
yeah,
And so I wrote a
yeah.
song about that called SOS. And
Mm.
I mean, since then, I wrote that probably like 4 years ago. I mean, since then, I've written uh, tons of songs. To
Yeah,
like, I mean, at least one a day, at least.
yeah, absolutely. So let's talk about Bonneville. What's the
Mhm.
story? What's the story behind Bonneville?
Yeah, my song Bonneville, which I love. I love how that song turned out.
I like that song.
Um,
song.
Thank you. Yeah, and
Yeah,
it has
like
Pink and Demi Lovato's piano player playing on it,
that's
who's
awesome.
really talented. But that song is about my father that passed away. He used to drive a Bonneville when he was a teenager, and my dad wrote songs as well. But I can never remember any of them except for this one line where he says, "I'm riding high in my Bonneville,"
Oh,
which
okay.
I'm sure during the 60s, 50s, 60s, I mean, he was riding high in his Bonneville.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
but after he died, I wanted to make a song kind of for him,
Yeah,
and I couldn't get that lyric out of my head. I was like, "That's such a good lyric," and it's very Lana Del Rey-ish, and
yeah,
so I kind of write it in a way, as not getting high in my Bonneville. It's kind of like a metaphor for me. Like he's riding high in
right.
his Bonneville and, heaven or whatever you believe in.
That's absolutely cool. That's such an amazing story. I'm sorry about your father passing, but it's crazy how much how many amazing lyrics come from a place of pain. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the same way. When I write, I try to just write about how I'm feeling. And a lot of the songs that I I would call my favorites are songs that have something to do with pain. I wrote a song about my mom, just kind of similar to that. It's called Marianne. My mom's name was Marianne, and
Oh,
and
man. I would love if you shared that with me one time.
absolutely, I'll share that for sure. I'll send it to you as
Yeah,
soon as we.
please.
But that place is just a hard place to be. But so much beauty comes from expressing yourself on pen or in lyric. And so I don't know if you're up for it, but do you mind just giving us a little bit of that song, playing a little
Oh,
bit for
yeah,
us?
playing it?
Absolutely.
Turn on reverb. Yeah, I'll play it. It's the wrong song. It was a perfect day, that cool February breeze. And that was the day that I lost all of me. It was like a train going down that lonesome track, and when it leaves, it's not coming back. And I'm riding high in my Bonneville, and I'll do the things that you never will. Oh, I'm riding high in my Bonneville. Oh, and if you need me, and I'll be riding high in my Bonneville. And if you need me, and I'll be riding high in my Bonneville. Ooh, those images keep flashing in my mind. I think about it almost all the time. It's like a movie. This movie doesn't need a screen, and the speaker, the hollow up by screen. Oh, and I'm riding high in my Bonneville, and I'll do the things that he never will. Oh, I'm riding high in my Bonneville. And if you need me, and I'll be riding high in my Bonneville. And if you need me, and I'll be riding high in my Bonneville. Ooh, ooh,
Amazing.
Thank you.
Absolutely love that.
Thank you.
Such an amazing tone you have. It's just like and
Mhm.
then the raspiness, it's just it's hard not to like melt in
Thank
into it.
you.
I mean, amazing vocals. Like, if you guys don't know, if you want to just drop real quick, let them know exactly how they can, check out your music, where they can go and, download the songs, the
Yes.
whole nine. Just throw it at them real quick while we still talking.
Yeah, I mean, you can listen to it anywhere on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music. You can say, okay, Google or okay, Alexa or wherever and just ask for Jordan Lively SOS or Jordan Lively Bonneville. And I'm at over 3 million streams so far. Number 21 now on Apple Music.
Yay.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
listen to it
So
everywhere. Please, please.
absolutely.
And on the
And
radio, depending on where you're located. So
yeah, that's tight. That's tight. And there are so many people like, jumping in. Oh my gosh, good voice. I'm trying to get as many as I can out
yeah,
there.
thank
So,
you.
but I am so thankful that you came on. Like we've been trying to get this together for a minute, and I
I
was like,
know. I'm hard one to get a hold of.
no,
I
it's.
I
I
stink at
mean,
that.
it is. It is what it is. It's. I mean, we're people. We're busy. Life happens,
Yes, and I have a
and
kid, and that makes it a kid and a full-time marketing director, so
so
between
tell
that
me,
and music.
how important is your child? I mean, let's jump on that since you went there. So how important is your kid to you?
More important than words could touch.
Yeah,
Anyways.
yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So, what do you do when you're not playing music? I mean, because we was chopping it up. You said you like the Seahawks. Obviously, y'all know I'm a Seahawks
Oh,
fan.
yeah, I mean, I do love football. I'm a Cowboys fan, though. I hate to
Oh
break that
no.
to you. I know, I know.
Sorry.
Um, and in Philly, I have to say that with a whisper, so, you
Well,
know,
you know
they
what?
don't like
You're a
Cowboys fans here.
You must be a true fan to be a Cowboys fan in Philly with the team with the best record right now in the NFL. So, I mean,
I
you're a true
know,
fan.
and I well, maybe, I don't know, I do kinda jump ship,
And
to
you
be
be
honest, but
jumping back and forth.
only because I worry for my life here, because Philly when I say that Philly
Yeah,
fans are passionate, and
absolutely.
especially I don't know why they hate the Cowboys so much, but man, they do. But interestingly enough, there's a lot of Cowboys fans around here. I see them
Yeah,
walking proudly with their jackets and stuff. I'm just not,
yeah,
strong enough to defend myself, so I
yeah.
have to not not wear my cowboy stuff except in the comfort of my own home.
Yeah, absolutely. So, when is your next time we can see you perform? Because I know you said you're pretty busy, with life and your kid and the things that you have going on with your music. But when is the next time that we could actually see you perform?
Yeah, well, the other than, like, local places around here, my first, like, bigger show is gonna be at Rockwood Music Hall December 8th, which is, like, a legendary place. I mean, that's where Lady Gaga played, that's it's
Nice.
so many people, and, they asked me to play there December 8th. So, December 8th,
December 8th.
anybody in New York City or close to New York City, Rockwood Music Hall, December 8th is gonna be a good time.
Absolutely. We're gonna put all that information up on the page as soon as we're done so you guys can follow her and go check her out and everything that she has going on. You will get all the information, all the 411. Also, just so y'all know, if y'all didn't, I mean, I haven't really threw it out to anybody. I've been kind of slowly dropping little tidbits, but we are doing a Christmas giveaway fundraiser December 10th, and it's going to feature artists from all across the world and we're going to get together to raise money to buy gifts for less fortunate kids in the community. And Jordan Lively will be one of our featured guests for that event. So
Yes.
if you guys love what you guys have heard today, she will be a part of the fundraiser December 10th. There's so many people: Danielle Gibson, Michael Constance, myself.
Woo.
Um, gosh, what is his name? From Australia. What is his name? Starts with an L. Um, God,
Liam.
I Liam. Shout out to Liam. I'm sorry, Liam, if you're watching. I love you, brother.
I
Liam
got your
Hutch.
back, Liam.
Yeah, Liam is amazing. There's every person that's on it is they're all amazing artists. You guys have to watch for that show December 10th. We're going to be raising money for a good cause, and it's going to be beautiful music from top to bottom. So make sure you guys tune in for that.
Yes.
Um,
I love
yeah,
that.
it's gonna be fun. I and this is really why we do music, people. Like, it's not just so we can make lots of dollars
Oh
and say
yeah.
that we've done this. We we all love to give back. These people that have signed up to do this event wouldn't have signed up for it if they didn't have hearts for those out there that are going through it. And so that's why I appreciate each and every person that's going to be on this event, including you, Jordan. You're an amazing artist. Obviously, from the first time I heard you, every time you're live, I listen in. Even when you're on TikTok, I'm not really a big TikTok fan, but I know you be on TikTok too every once in a
I
blue
do
moon.
be on TikTok.
And so, just make sure you guys tune in and follow. If you haven't followed Jordan, if you haven't followed the circle, make sure you guys follow us. I
And
mean,
where? What's your handle for Circle? So that
you can
they're
find the Circle Talk. Circle Talk is everywhere. It's on obviously Facebook, YouTube. I'm on Instagram. You just have to look up Circle Work 24/7, 365. You'll find me anywhere. So, that's what it is when it comes to me. And Jordan Lively, y'all got the information. We'll get you that information again. So let us know what's your plan for 2023. Do we have an album that you're going to be working on that we can look forward to? What are
Oh
you thinking?
yeah. Well, I've already worked on new music that I'm just holding out to release until after the holidays. Um, Potentially a holiday song coming out within the next few weeks.
Okay.
Yes, which will be a
Yeah.
little bit different than the songs I usually write, because I'll be
Yeah.
rapping in it. Um,
What?
yeah, yeah,
There we go.
that's what I do. And, um, and yeah, lots of cool opportunities. If you follow my Facebook or Instagram, anything like that, at J Lively Music, the letter J, Lively Music, you can definitely stay up to date. I'm doing a lot of like co-writing lately, so writing for artists and um for different like publications like TV commercials, things like that.
Yeah.
So I might
Nice.
be writing
Nice.
with someone that rhymes with Toast Palone,
Oh, what?
but more to
He
come
was just
about
in
that.
town like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago.
But
Okay.
more to come.
Let's
More to
go.
come
Let's
on that.
go, Jordan.
Yeah,
Moving on up. Well, I'm
that's
so
right.
excited for everything that you have going on. I wanted to just ask you about this comment. I found this photo, and this comment was on it, and I just want you to kind of explain uh,
Okay.
what you meant by it. I mean, exactly. You probably know what I'm talking about. It says, "Growth is a journey. Remember to find the beauty at every stage." What did you mean by that?
Yeah, I mean, because sometimes it's like, you put in time, you put in effort, and maybe you're not seeing, necessarily the garden in full bloom, you know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah,
But when you really look at how far you've come, like it's further than you think. You're closer to your goal than you think. You just have to keep moving, keep persevering, and
absolutely.
appreciate the journey because you only get the you once, you
Yeah,
know?
that's true. That's true that, true that. So, any musical influences? Who's one of your favorite artists that you would say you kind of mirrored who you are,
Mm,
by
uh,
anybody in particular?
yeah, I wouldn't really say mirrored, but a lot of, like, lyrical influences, like Jason Mraz,
Okay.
um, an artist called Dean Lewis, and, Adele and Janis Joplin, those kind of influences.
Yeah. Nice, nice. So I'm gonna throw a couple words at you. This
Mhm.
is this is this is my curveballs for you.
Oh, okay, okay.
Because I do curveballs every once in a while.
I know
I'm
this is the first I've heard about a curveball, but I'm excited.
That's why they're called curveballs. You know
Surprise!
what happens. So I'm gonna give you three words. I'm gonna start off with one word, and you just tell me what you think of when I say that word. Okay?
Like, the first thing that comes to my mind, I have ADHD, so we might go some wild places.
It's all good. Let's have fun with it. Let's have fun
Mhm.
with it. All right. So first word, boys.
Oh, I don't I'm not sure the "oh" was the first part, like, thing that came to my mind, so
Oh.
oh, mhm. That's
What?
all. You interpret that how you want, I don't know.
Absolutely. Let's go with love.
Hate. I I don't know. Listen, this is I
You
don't write love songs for a reason.
she said hate.
I know.
Just hate, huh? Hate love, huh?
I know. I don't. I love love.
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of Love Is Blind too. I don't know if you're on
I
that
love
show.
that show. I
Isn't
was
it
just watching it
good?
this morning.
Did you finish the season?
I'm a cheater. I went straight to the
You
end.
went what do you mean?
I mean,
You didn't watch the in between?
I watched a couple episodes, but
Okay. And
I
then you
just
just
wanted to
like
see
went
that.
straight to the end.
I wanted to see the weddings and see who got married, and so I went
Oh my
straight there.
god. Then you must be single or something because if there's a girl watching it with you, you must be watching it alone because if there's a
Are
girl
you
watching it
watching
with
it?
you,
You watching it with your man?
I mean, I'm watching it. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay.
We
Well, good,
finished it already.
good, good. Well, that's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of skipped around a little, but I did
How
watch
do
it
you
with
do that?
with my missus. Yes, I did
You
watch it
did,
with
and she was fine with like, "Oh,
her.
yeah, baby, let's just fast forward."
But the problem with me is I fall asleep in every movie. So I mean,
Honestly, I feel you in that. I am the worst. Like, that's why
absolutely.
when, somebody's, like, ready to watch a movie, I'm like, "Alright, good night." Like,
Yeah.
I think it's because you
Absolutely.
think it's because, like, we don't stop, and then when we finally stop, we're like, out.
It's so funny because we get so excited when we're planning what we want to do for the night, and we're like, let's have dinner and watch movies. Yes, we'll
Yeah.
binge watch Rocky. And then
Right.
we'll get into Rocky one. I'll be asleep 20 minutes into it.
Man,
You
I'm
know,
the
yeah.
same way because
Done
I get
deal.
too comfortable, that's the problem. Because 'cause I'm, like, all cozied up, like, I'm
Yeah.
toasty, and then it's like, my intention is to watch it, but then I'm like, "Nah, I'm out."
Yeah,
Shut
right.
down. Because my
Shut down.
body's like, "Man, we
Totally.
haven't, like, not done anything in a long time, so
Yeah, yeah,
sleep."
absolutely.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be
Okay.
sleep. That's it.
Yeah, don't sleep.
Mhm.
It's gone.
Right.
Okay, so I got one more word for you, and you just tell me what you think about when I give you this word, okay?
Okay.
Anything.
Oh, yeah.
2022.
Uh, wow. I I mean, it was it was a wow. It was a lot. It was a lot of
Was it?
ups and downs. I feel like it's been a long year. I feel like we've been in 2022 for a long time.
Really?
Yeah, does it
Hmm.
not feel that way to you?
Oh, it's been a long one for me.
Right? That's what I'm
It's
saying,
been
like,
a
it's been a
long one.
long one.
Yeah,
Like, I feel like this was supposed to be over 4 years ago.
no, I'm seriously, I think this year has been the longest year of my life. And that's
No,
so
I
crazy that you
agree.
said that because it truly has been so many roller
Uh,
coasters. I am
right.
so ready to be done with
That's
2022.
what I'm saying, like,
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
off the ride, I feel
Over
like.
it. Over
I
it.
wanna
Thank
get on
you.
a different ride after
Let's go.
2022.
I mean, change the color, change the number, whatever we got to do. We just want to be done with 2022.
Right.
We didn't had enough. We appreciate you,
I
but time
agree,
for you to
like,
go.
close the door, seal the door,
Adios, kick
bury it.
rocks.
A
You
lot
know?
of good things for me came from 2022, but I feel
Yeah.
like it was mainly just, like, the ups and then the downs and then up. You know, it
Absolutely.
was just a ride. It was a
Just
ride
way
for
too
sure.
much. Way too much. Just, at least be nice with your drops and your, your
Right. Exactly.
elevation isn't. It's just been one of those. Like,
Right. I'm like tired. I'm like, get me off this ride.
yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody hand me a pillow and a blanket so I can take a nap until 2023 hits
But I
us.
will say musically, 2022 was a good year for me.
That's good. That's really good. And I'm
Yes.
excited. I'm excited for you because I know you've been working really hard on your music, and I know if you already said you've been writing a lot, so I'm sure that your album's going to be amazing once it comes out. You definitely have to let me know when it's ready to go. I will support you. I'm
For
sure everybody that's
sure.
watching right now, you got a support system from us. And I wish you all the best going into 2023.
Thank you.
I
And I'm
know
gonna send you a poster.
absolutely. I'm telling you, it'd be right up on my wall, right
I
here.
know,
There's
I'm
a
gonna
spot
send
for it
it.
right there.
I'm
I
gonna
got.
I'm gonna
I can
send you
stretch it
some
out.
stuff.
That's what I do. I put anybody that sends me something, they on my wall. Let's
Yeah, I'm
go.
gonna send it over.
I love that poster too, by the way. I mean, just so you know, I love it. And I didn't know what it said at the top because on your page don't have the same at the top. So I just remember,
Yeah. Oh
and
yeah,
then
not on the mobile, but on the desktop it does.
yeah, when I see it, I was like, that's so dope. I gotta have that. You have to send me that for
Yeah, I
sure.
will definitely.
So can we get one more song before you get out of here? Is that okay?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Are you guys all right with? I mean, you guys okay with hearing the song? I mean, if you are, give me a thumbs up, say yes. If you guys want to ask any question while she's playing, drop a question in the box and I will ask it to her. But she's going
Slide
to play a
back.
song for us. She's going to play a
I'm
song.
gonna do a song.
All right. I'll go pause and let you do your thing.
I'm gonna do one I wrote called Edge of the World, and this will be the next one coming out. Isn't always so black and white. Twists and turns could bring us back to life. Lord knows I've tried 100 times. Give me more, I swear I'm feeling fine. Take everything that I have ever learned. Built the fire and I will watch it burn. Close my eyes and I hear every word. Take me away so that they don't feel hurt. Here I am standing on the edge of the world, watching the sun as it dives back down. And here I am standing on the edge of the world, watching everybody, yeah. Build me up just to shoot me down. And all of my feelings, they have faded now. Can't hear my whisper, so I'll say it loud. No more doors because they shut me out. Here I am standing on the edge of the world, watching the sun as it dives back down. And here I am standing on the edge of the world, watching everybody. And all I know is where the road leads doesn't always take me home. And all I know about second chances, you'll be left here all alone. Mercury's in retrograde and you've seen it all and you had it made, but instead of shooting, the stars are falling down, down, down. The sky is once blue, I know. Now it's foggy, filled with smoke, and our hearts are heavy. My mind is spinning round, round, round. Here I am standing on the edge of the world, watching everybody, watching everybody, yeah, yeah. Watching everybody, yeah, watching everybody, yeah. That was the edge of the world.
Check 1 2. All right, all right, all right. That was amazing, amazing.
Thank you.
You're killing it. It's so easy. It's something so easy. Like no string, just over again.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited for that one to come out, and it sounds really cool. It's very like the way that we recorded it is very like Western, like apocalyptic kind of. It just has a cool vibe. Cool vibe. I'm excited for that one.
Right on. I'm excited too. I really liked the flow of that. It was more upbeat, and you could definitely feel the groove. As you got into the chorus, it's great. I love it. I love
Thank you.
You're welcome. So this is my last question, and then I'll leave you alone. I promise.
No, you're good.
You said something about not writing love songs. Why don't you write love songs? You just not into it, or just not having?
No, I have written a love song that I definitely want to release, but a lot of them, not to be like woe is me, but a lot of my life has been filled with tragedy, so I feel like I get out those emotions just naturally first. Not that I haven't experienced love or anything like that, but I've experienced definitely a lot more hurt than love. So
Understood. So I have a question from Sandy.
yeah.
She said, "What made you choose ukulele?"
So I had wanted to kind of learn the guitar. I played piano already, but I had wanted to learn guitar, but I was like, I don't know, a little intimidated by the guitar at first. And one of
Yeah.
my coworkers at the time had a ukulele, and I was like, man, that seems fun. And they're like, yeah, it's not too hard to learn. And I was like, "Can I borrow it?" And they were like, "Yeah, borrow it all you want." And then when
Yeah.
I borrowed it, I like couldn't put it down. And I wouldn't say, and now I know how to play guitar too, but I wouldn't say that it's necessarily easy to learn, but it's a lot less intimidating to learn.
Gotcha.
And like I said, it's like you can literally take it anywhere. I mean, the bad thing is like, I mean, the great thing is that I played piano, but the bad thing about playing a piano is that you can't just like, oh, I'm gonna take that to the beach, you know? With the
Yeah.
ukulele, you can literally like I usually just carry it around like this any party I go to, or I have it on my back. Like I literally take it everywhere. You will not see me out without an instrument on me.
That's awesome.
Um, yeah, because you never know. I mean, there's
Yeah.
like I said, a lot of opportunities have come up from just spontaneously playing in the street or on a
Yeah.
corner, or yeah, it's great.
That's really cool. And I mean, it makes sense. It really does. I mean, yeah, the piano's intimidating. The guitar can be a
Well,
little
and it's
intimidating.
heavy. It's heavy to lift. And even like to bring those like to gigs and stuff like that is a lot.
Yeah. I play a little piano. I mean, I'm not major, but to sit down with people like a quartet, and three of the guys knew how to play well, and then there's me that did not know how to play, and watching them is kind of how I learned. Just watch them take turns being the center of the piano. Kind of helped me learn, and so I sat down, while I was with them, and just started plucking and started figuring out chords and stuff. And so it's
I love that.
intimidating,
It's fun.
but it's fun once you learn a few different chords here and there, and you can create all
It's
kinds
fun
of
on a
beautiful
piano
music.
to just like I feel like piano is definitely when you're a beginner in instruments is definitely a good one
Mhm.
because you can just kind of like dabble with it. I mean, like it's easy to
Yeah,
press the
absolutely.
key and you can
Yeah,
just hear what sounds good. I mean, a
yeah,
guitar and stuff like that takes getting used to because you have to hold the strings down,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of different ways you can hold it that maybe won't sound great, but on a
Right.
piano you can at least figure out, oh, okay, this is like doesn't hurt my ears. That's
Right.
good.
Exactly.
you know
Exactly. I learned a couple chords, and this is just old school talk, but uh, I learned a couple chords when I was fresh out of high school, and so I learned how to play "One Sweet Day" by Mariah Carey and Boyz II Men. That was one of the songs that I sang when I was in a group, but I learned the song from watching them, and so like that was kind of like a pickup line when I was when
I
I
love
was a
that.
young one back in the day, you know. So I always play that song. You know, if I was ever on a date and I'd seen a piano, I was like, oh, let me just touch this, you know, see what I can do. Would it act like I didn't know what I was going to do? I play that
Man, I wish I would have had that when I was in high
song.
school and stuff.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. You know, I'm an old cat. I look young, but I'm old. You know, I graduated in 96. 96 in the building. So, but you know what? Hey, we had a good conversation. I think everything went really well. I'm really excited for your album and everything that you have coming up. I'm really excited for December 8th for you. It sounds like it's going to be an amazing event. Your excitement for it makes me excited. You know, and the names that you said have performed at Rockwood Music Hall means it's gonna be an amazing event.
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean,
Um,
they have
and
like some of the best up and coming artists. I mean, and a lot of, important people that are always
yeah,
there. It's right in
yeah,
the heart of New York City, so
yeah. So
it's
you
gonna
just
be epic.
never, you just know somebody might see you, and then off she goes, you know,
You never
to the
know.
big time.
Every
Um,
place you play is always a stepping stone. So
absolutely,
even
absolutely.
when you don't think it is, like you could be in the basement of somebody's house, and it can lead to more
Mhm.
opportunities than what
Yep,
you would think.
yep. It's crazy. It's crazy, but that is so, so true. Never be afraid to share your talent with somebody, regardless of who they are, where they're at, and you know what they're pulling. You know, you just never know. Never know who's listening. But on that note, I think we're gonna go ahead and close up shop. We even had a good conversation. Thank you guys so much for viewing. Thank you again, Jordan, for being here. And
No,
I'm
I
really
appreciate
excited.
you.
I'm really excited for us to do our our God, I can't remember. I got
The
so much going.
Christmas event. I'm
The
excited for that.
Christmas gift uh event on December 10th. Yes, make sure you guys
Yes.
tune in. I got way too much that I'm kind of doing, guys. I apologize. I'm all jumbled up, but the Christmas event, December 10th. Make sure you guys tune in. There's gonna be so many amazing artists, and we're all gonna be raising money for less fortunate kids. That
It doesn't get better than that.
Yeah, I mean, I I've done this. This is my third year in a row doing it, and you know, we've done better. We've gotten, you know, more and more donations each and every year, and so I'm really excited for us to just continue, you know, doing our part to try and help. You know, last year we raised about little over $1,200 in literally 8 to 9 hours.
I love
Just
that, and there's so much that
you
you
know,
can do with
just
that,
doing
you
this.
know?
Yeah. And nothing just so because people tend to think that, oh, we're raising this money, he's just gonna use it. No, when we raise the money, I go to the store and buy all the presents. So
Right.
you get to walk through the store with me as I'm buying presents live, you know. So
I
it's not
love
like
that.
just so people don't get this idea that I'm trying to raise money
Yeah,
for
that
you.
you're like, "I got a new Seahawk
Really? Come on,
outfit."
y'all. It's
No,
not like that.
I
We
know.
trying to
You're a good guy,
help the
and I love that. That
kids.
that says a lot
We're
about
trying to
you,
help the
that
kids.
you're taking your
Absolutely.
time to do that, and I love that because,
Mhm.
why not give back to others? Like, I love
Absolutely.
that. Any way that I can ever give back, I do, and
Yep.
I encourage
Mm,
everybody else to do the same, which you're already
absolutely.
killing, so
I'm just doing what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be helping each other, you know what I'm saying? Not fighting, we're supposed to be loving
exactly.
each other.
That's what
So
I'm
let's
saying.
continue to love on each other. Let's continue to lift each other up. Support her, support me, support each other. You know, that's what this whole world is all about. So
That's right.
absolutely. Let's get it. So make sure you guys tune in December 10th. Also, for anybody that's in this area, next week we are doing a Thanksgiving feed. December or November 27th. So if you guys would like to donate to that as well, you can donate items like turkey, ham, mashed potatoes, stuffing, green bean casserole, rolls, whatever you can donate as far as food items and personal hygiene items, coats, sweaters, hats, gloves. We are going to go out next Sunday and we're going to feed our community because this is what it's all about. There's so many starving, hungry people that are living on the streets, and it's cold as HE
No.
double hockey stick right now. So we're going to try and help those people out next week. If you would like to help, please do, or you can donate to Circle Work 24/7, 365,
I
Cash App
love
or
that.
Zelle to help us do that. But yeah, that's what we got going on. We're busy, but we have to be. We have to do our part and
I
help
love
each other.
that. I agree.
Thank you again, Jordan. I'm
Thank
going to
you.
keep us in the loop for anything that you have going on. We want to make sure that we're a part of that,
I will,
because
and likewise.
yeah, absolutely, it is amazing. Little D wants, huh? What?
I don't know what that means.
Uh, I don't know. She's probably talking about my son. I'm not sure, but
Oh, yeah,
anyways,
yeah.
um, have a wonderful rest of your evening. Hey, you guys, thank you so much for being here. We will see you guys next. No, we won't be here next week because we're doing our Thanksgiving feed. But in 2 weeks, I'll be sitting down with Dr. John Gaines. Such an amazing guy. You guys really want to tune in 2 weeks and check him out. He has an amazing story, and we're going to catch up.
Oh, cool.
It's going to be a great conversation.
I
So,
will tune
uh,
in.
absolutely. So thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful rest of your days. Thank you again, Jordan. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. And we will see you really soon.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, guys.
Yeah,
Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Sandy.
absolutely.
All
See you
right.
guys later. Peace.